The most interesting thing you get to see in going through 52,000 clients is you start seeing things pop off the page. You constantly see things. You call in with a problem, you call in with an issue. I've heard it literally 10,000 times already. I already know what the end of the story is, I already know what the solution is. And that's not a confidence thing, that's just a at-bats thing, in terms of seeing it. But I started seeing things in the financials, and it popped off the page. Is we as a firm, the education model that you get is that clients should just do more and clients should just be better, and let's focus on 10%, right? 10% is a profit. And staying with the vein of my psychology background, I kind of just said, okay, what I notice is that the commitment level that clients have to, I'm going to specify it as, or segregate it as nice to have versus solution. Nice to have versus solution. So your job as an analyst is to, well, when I was an analyst, I decided to switch over from this point that we're going to look at nice to haves and products, and I decided I was never, ever, ever going to be a product salesperson as an analyst. What I was going to do was design solutions. So I started looking at all of these 50,000 clients, and I started seeing things that popped off the page. I started seeing these things over and over and over again, and I thought, you know what? I think I can build a system that's not built off of driving products, which is you should be better and you should be driving your company to 10%. I want to figure out how to examine and do an MRI on these companies and really actually structure out what their health of that company is and be able to create biomarkers that were actually teachable and testable, and it made your argument that any professional from the outside could not make an argument that this was the issue in the company. It wasn't just an interpretation of, oh, well, you could probably do 10%. No, the posture of RTO is unless you do a total of $300,000 this year, I will show you exactly how you're going to harm your company. So that became the focus.